Okay, welcome back. We are still at Mologoshi here, where we are experiencing the announcement of the results by ECZ, the verified results by ECZ. I know it has been a long wait, but finally we are here.
Yes, indeed, it has been a long wait, and now we're only remaining with few constituencies. And obviously, people are looking forward to know who the winner is going to be at the end of the day.
And we only have 32 constituencies, but we want to take you through, especially on the national level, where the presidential results have already been announced, and those are consolidated results. We start with the presidential here. Okay, there we are. Emily.
We've got the incumbent Edgar who's leading, and he's at 1,454,165.
Followed by in the Hijilema, UPND was 1,383,594.
The margin looks slim. What can you say about this? The two?
Yeah, the race is still tight, and we expect. I don't think we expect surprises, but there may be. Anything can happen. And you see, one surprising thing is that Indika is number 3 here with 20,592. But if you look at rejected votes, are more than 30,000, which means the third contender, though not mentioned here, is the rejected votes, which is very unfortunate.
What do you think about the rejected
votes? The rejected votes may have come up because new voters have come on scene, especially the youth. And you know, once people are growing up, most of them, they're used to ticking as meaning yes, and then when you come to voting, it's an X. So maybe they were debating, but otherwise there are new voters who have come in, and that could lead to the number of rejected votes that have come in. But ECZ did its job very well. They went flat out to sensitize, which is voter education. Otherwise, we go province by province. There are certain provinces that are very exciting, like Southern Province. There's the famous Dudumwezi. Their people are really now giving themselves nicknames. They're giving themselves nicknames. Okay, let's start with Chikangata. Chikangata there, Emily?
Chilema leading at 24,711, and followed by Edgar Lungu, the PF at 1,023.
1,023, which is not very bad, especially that we know the voting pattern in Zambia, especially Southern Province in particular. They don't give a chance to other political parties. Though now UPND has really penetrated Copper Belt Province, we'll get there. Let's say Choma Central. What is happening in Choma Central there? Haga in the Hijilema. UPND, 47,195, and President Edgar Lungu, CPF, 5,016. Very big margin, about 42,000.
At least the increase from PF.
Yeah, that's a plus.
1,000, that area is 100 and things like that.
That's a plus to PF. We get back to the. Then we check which is the strong word for PF. Let's go to Eastern Province. Okay, that's the province. Before we go to constituency by constituency, how is Edgar Lungu doing in Eastern Province?
That's 241,776.
And Haga in the Chilema, 50,247. You can see the margin there. The very big gap. Again, the voting pattern is still regional.
Why can you call regional, tribal, strongholds? People are giving it names.
Yeah, all those names are applicable.
Depends on which part of the country it comes from.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at Chipangali. Chipangali, we're still in Eastern Province. And Chipangali there, how is Edgar Lungu doing?
He's at 19,284.
And Haga in the Chilema UPND, 3,502. You can still see the margin there, a very big difference. Chadiza, Eastern Province. We're still in Eastern Province and Chadiza there, okay? It's coming. That is Chadiza of Eastern Province. These are the 2016 presidential election results, consolidated results by ECZ.
We have a PF Edgar Lungu at 15,340, and what else do we have?
Haganda H&M UPND 4,414. A very big margin again. A very big difference there. It's another issue to be discussed. I think the political parties need to do more. Where they are not popular, I think they need to campaign more so that they get ground. Okay. Here, we look at the rejected votes from Chadiza. We have about 1,048. This is very worrying. Like I said earlier on that, when you look at the performance of the presidential candidates, the third one who has come out as Edith Nawaki with 20,000. But if you look at the rejected votes, they are more than what Edith Nawaki has got. So meaning between the second and the third, there's an invisible candidate who's called rejected and has got 30,000. Which is very, very unfortunate. I think voter education must be enhanced. How can we get back to these the provinces? Okay, the provinces. Sorry for that. Go back to the provinces. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we look at which one? No, Luapula. Okay. Luapula. It must be coming. What was the male touch? Which is a bit strong. Right, okay. What province? The entire province there?
We've got the PF at Galungu at 441,000.
And Haganda H&M who is coming up is second, UPND 33,740.
What's your comment about the gap?
The gap is so big. Again, this is one of those regional, is it tribal or whatever you can call them, but the gap is so big. But I can give credit to UPND. I think they're gaining. If you look at the previous elections, they were far from what they have taken or they have got this time around.
True, and it's different from how the PF are getting in their records strongholds.
Right. Okay. Do we need to look at one of the constituencies? Okay, by the way, very big example there, 22,000 difference. Edgar Lungu, PF, 24,261, and Haganda H&M UPND, 2,396. A very big gap. I think the regional voting is still there, and there's work to do. Even if we say one Zambia, one nation, but when it comes to elections, it's not there yet. It's not there yet, but we'll get there. Okay, we get back to another province. I think Copper Belt will know. Yeah, because Copper Swag. There we are. Okay. Copper Belt, this time around, it's not coming.
We did.
Okay, Copper Belt as a province.
The PF's Edgar is at 307,564,000.
And Haganda H&M UPND 174,013, and it's almost half. So, Copper Belt used to be PF as stronghold. And you can see that UPND is gaining ground. What could be the reason?
I think the MPs or the people that were in the before that went to, that migrated to the UPND before it's migration, they should have focused a lot on the area. Because usually, people would rather listen to somebody that either is able to communicate in their language or things like that. So I think the PF that had moved to the UPND must have done justice.
People like GBM, they have created an impact, and we can see from those results there. Okay, let's check on Chifu in Copper Belt province.
We've got Edgar Lungu at 20,260.
And H&M Haganda UPND 8,342, and the gap is so big. So big. I think, one thing that I've come to realize is that certain individuals in certain communities, they're appreciating what the PF has done by sight, what they are seeing.
Yes.
Okay? But there are in certain areas where the PF has done something, but there's no appreciation. Is it wako the wako? Especially the areas like southern province.
How do you say it? Wako and wako in Tonga or what?
In Tonga, wako ni wako. Yeah. Wako, something like that. Okay, I think we get back to Bana Mkubwa. Right, there it is. Okay, we got money. Edgar Lungu, CPF 20,922. And Haganda H&M there?
At 7,724.
That's Copper Belt, and President Edgar Lungu there, or the PF in short, is leading massively on the Copper Belt. They have done very well, including Lusaka. We are yet to get to Lusaka, but PF is doing very fine and has really done very well in these two provinces. And as you know, viewers, Lusaka province is the biggest, followed by Copper Belt and then Southern province, then Eastern province. So you can see that PF has a big margin because in the strongholds where it has done very well in its strongholds. Okay, where do we go next? Lusaka. Where we are, or on. Okay, is Lusaka coming? There it is. Okay. What is pertaining in Lusaka? Generally Lusaka province, Emily? 108,036. And the UPND 135,831, which is not very bad. Again, Lusaka usually has been the stronghold for PF. And you can see UPND is pulling up. And the other thing, I think the defections from the ruling party to the opposition UPND has created an impact, and which has brought some positive results to UPND.
In a change of events, I've seen UPND taking up the Kanyama seat, which is very surprising.
Yeah. So
how they managed to pull that one means it's a plus.
It's a plus. It's a plus to UPND. So they should not be very disappointed. Yes. Should anything happen, record-wise, I think they have really done better than they did in January last year. So we expect more drama, especially on a day like this one. The other man I've come to appreciate is President Banda Adiford coming in for the first time, and he has done better than some non-names that have been there almost twice or three times on this election race. So Adiford Banda, congratulations to him. I think he'll do better next time. So here we are. Let's look at Chawama, the home ground.
For the incumbent.
Yes, they're calling him their trophy. They haven't yet given us Chawama, unfortunately. Stories that are coming from Chawama, the residents there, they're calling President Edgar Lungu their trophy. And they cannot afford to give away the trophy, like the Zambia national team gave away the trophy just within a few months, and it went to other countries. They're going to keep their trophy until further notice. Okay, so Chawama, nothing. That's the national. Let's go to Northwestern Kwahaya. Oh, that's not Kwahaya, Kawondeland. And in particular, I want to look at Ikelengi. This constituency.
What's with Ikelengi?
That figure, 958 to President Edgar Lungu, was it fair enough when there are developments that are going to Northwestern province?
In terms of mine,
Yeah.
Especially we don't know. Maybe they're just voting on tribal lines, like you say, it's traditional, so they feel they have to vote for them again.
Okay, and then National leading with 12,229. That is Ikelengi from North or Western province. Chavuma was the first to come out. I think this was the first constituency to be announced.
For the UPND at 12,000
and 65. And then PF.
1,432.
The gap is too big. Again, it's the tribal thing we're talking about, or regional voting. It depends on the side of the bread you are looking at and where there's butter or peanut butter. These are the results that we, yeah. So viewers, there are quite a number of things that have happened here, and we're expecting the final, maybe. Though it's not, I'm not saying final, it's 32 constituents to go. It could be final. We were expecting this at 6:30. Usually, the usual way is about midnight, and then when people celebrate by morning, everything goes back to normal. I don't know how it will be today. I mean, imagine that the final is announced at 11 hours.
Looking at the history of the time they declare, have they ever declared during the day or in the morning?
Maybe during the days of KK.
During
the days of KK, but from Chiluba, Monawasa there, we have always been receiving final results at midnight somewhere there, and the celebrations are done in the night. In the morning, it's normal, and then there's that. And the other thing which was coming just after final results announcement was the inauguration, because it was within 24 hours. But this one, it does This one has to come after 7 days. So there will be a lot of time for celebrations, and I hope that will affect business, because once business is affected, even the performance of the kwacha is really affected. We may blame it on the incoming government and say, you see, they have already failed, even the kwacha has gone up to 20 kwacha. I'm just assuming that. Otherwise, Emily, I think for now we can end here. We'll come.
Yeah, it's been a long month. I've been here from yesterday, Tuesday. So forgive me if I look a little bit. I'll put makeup.
Okay, thanks very much for watching CBC. This presidential election results will come later for another update just after this.
Stay tuned.